Hardy old lady, hardy your tea. Hardy old lady, hardy your tea. Hardy old lady, tea, old lady, tea, old lady.
There we go.
There we go.
Perfect. Welcome back. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you,
No,
Keith.
it's the details, and I just want to say I don't think we've had anybody from as far afield as San Diego. And as we were talking today, you just came off an afternoon jam. So is that all you do in San Diego? Is play music and go to the beach? Is that what that?
Jam. Well, I had a couple of errands and a customer call to make, and each of them kept promising to get longer and longer on me. So I had to draw the line, and get back here where I need to be.
So what do you got for us tonight?
Well, I'm going to start off with something called a filk, a borrowed tune and a kind of a theme adapted. During the 1970s, programmers were comparatively inexpensive next to system memory on large computers. So the way to a quick career was learn to program. So this is a takeoff on Barrett's Privateers by the late Stan Rogers.
Well, we're Canadian. We know that song.
It started with Basic 1.0. How I wish I had my interpreter now. A twitchy platform for novice and toad. It got us further down the road, god damn them all. I was told we'd write some code for users of old. We'd hack no worms, Trojan fears. Now I'm a drunken old nerd with my Heineken beer, the last of Bill Gates' profiteers. Then they taught us Fortran 4.0. How I wish I had my interpreter now. Type mismatches at every turn cause both our minds and our eyes to burn, god damn them all. I was told we'd write some code for users of old. We'd hack no worms, Trojan fears. Now I'm a drunken old nerd with my Heineken beer, the last of Bill Gates' profiteers. Oh, next we studied C++. How I wish I had my interpreter now. Elegant language, simple mode, lines that turned out bloated code, god damn them all. I was told we'd write some code for users of old. We'd hack no worms, Trojan fears. Now I'm a drunken old nerd with my Heineken beer, the last of Bill Gates' profiteers. My machine is loaded with Ubuntu. How I wish I had my interpreter now. Most esoteric OS found, but I don't know how to shut it down. God damn them all. I was told we'd write some code for users of old. We'd hack no worms, Trojan fears. Now I'm a drunken old nerd with my Heineken beer, the last of Bill Gates' profiteers. Avast!
That was great. Although, you lost me after Fortran. That was the last language I ever learned.
Well, now, Fortran is definitely still in use. It's primarily an astronomical studies language where large number crunching is to be done.
Good to know. That was wonderful. What do you got next?
Well, this one is entirely original. Well, original to the extent that, gosh, there must be a fingerprint of something I've heard sometime in my life in this song. This is a tribute to San Diego's original trolley car line. San Diego's original trolley car line was an affair of style and design. No red steel and beige plastic for these cars. They had finished wood siding and wrought iron fixtures and black velvet or leather upholstery. And windows that opened. Well, so if there was weather, you dressed for it. With their storage facility and maintenance yard in what is now Trolley Barn Park in the University Heights neighborhood, they went across one mesa and through another canyon, including places that were not very well documented. Like Hillcrest, when they went to dig up the middle of the street to put in a planter median. The backhoes struck trolley track. San Diego's original trolley car line, an affair of style and design.
So you can't take the trolley to the beach anymore. That's what you're complaining about there?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, they don't let the dog on unless the dog has a vest. Now let's see. The life of the kept man. Does he or doesn't he? Only his hairdresser knows for sure. If the mirrors on the ceiling above my waterbed could talk, you'd understand my tired eyes and my geriatric walk. You may wonder how I got into the shape I'm in. It's hell being God's gift to women. This is borrowed from a Linelighters recording. As a young boy I discovered there was magic in my smile. Everybody told my mama I would drive the ladies wild. Kindergarten Casanova, that's what they called me then. I got my teeth being God's gift to women. God's gift to women, that's the cross I've had to bear. But nobody wants to listen when I say it isn't fair. Lord, I've tried and tried to tell them it's useless to pretend. It's hell being God's gift to women. As I grew into my manhood, how those ladies used to call. I was never good at choices, so I tried to please them all, till I wound up like a candle, burning at both ends. It's hell being God's gift to women. God's gift to women. It's a curse to be so blessed. If they think you got the talent, they'll just never let you rest. If I only knew my secret, I'd gladly tell my friends. It's hell being God's gift to women. Now my Playboy days are over, I'm no longer keeping score. Now I'm loving just one woman, makes me glad I'm spoken for. And she's all I ever dreamed of. except for just one thing. She thinks I'm still God's gift to women. God's gift to women. How I wish she'd understand that her legendary lover is an ordinary man. Lord, she'll be home any minute. Duty calls again. Here I go, being God's gift to women. Be right there, dear.
It's a burden. It's a burden clearly you've had to bear for many, many years.
Hardy old lady, hardy old tea. Hardy old lady, hardy old tea. Hardy old lady tea, old lady tea, old lady. I went out last Tuesday. I met a girl named Susie. She said I was the swellest guy